Video games. According to Wikipedia, a video game is an electronic game that involves interaction with the user interface or an input device, such as a controller or a keyboard, to generate visual feedback to a video display, such as a monitor or a TV set. Video games are very, very popular. In fact, it can be said that almost all generations around the world are at least know of video games. In a survey conducted by Rakuten Insight in March 2020, 73% of Malaysian respondents who were aged at 16 and 24 years old all are playing video games. Now, it is well established that video games are usually played for entertainment. People have said that video games only exist to entertain us, but I beg to differ. Hello and good day. My name is Ilham Mulhim bin Rahman, matric number 155315 from Science Computer course in University Science Malaysia. Today I will talk about video games and how it can be used in education. Yes, you heard me right. Video games can very much be played for educational purposes. In actuality, video games have so much potential, so much more it can provide other than entertainment only. One of them is education. Why did I think that way? Here are the 3 reasons why I believe that video games is perfectly capable of being used in education. First, video games are capable of helping people to develop their problem-solving skills. Video games help to teach the players on how to strategize to complete difficult tasks using logic. Let me introduce you to a game named Portal. Portal is a game that is developed by a company named Valve. It is a puzzle platform game that is set in a 3D world named Aperture Science Enrichment Center. It consists of a series of puzzles that must be solved by teleporting the character or an object using a portal gun. Tasks will eventually get harder and harder, ranging from putting an object in the right order to open a door, to getting through multiple portals at the same time. There are a lot of physics elements going on in the game. Players can learn puzzle solving techniques and develop logical reasoning while having a blast. Next, video games can help players to develop their patience through repetitions. Players will have to be persistent if they want to complete any given video game challenge, because they often have to repeat the challenge many times before they eventually get the knowledge on how to beat it. Take Dota 2 for example. It is a mobile game developed by Valve, in which it is played in matches between 2 different teams of 5 players, each team trying their best to defeat the opposing team. In my personal experience, games like this will help in developing the patience and the perseverance of the players, while also teaching them that failure is inevitable, and subsequently help them develop coping skills for when things don't go their way. Moreover, from learning from failure, players can thus strategize on better strategies on how to get through the challenge. And lastly, video games, mainly visual and simulation types, provides a safe learning environment and simplify the learning process. People can apply their knowledge in practice without having to waste time and financial resources. For example, some researchers trained 21 military participants using a PC-based game to identify army identity background, visual weapon familiarization, and visual marksmanship training. It is found that this game provides great training, simulation, and interactive techniques. On another study conducted by some researchers to teach 30 students at a production and operation management course by using a simulation game. Its purpose is to teach students through real experience rather than a direct lecture course. The result revealed that with comparison with a normal lecture system, students improve their knowledge greatly by studying theories in a real environment. Alright, we have reached the end of the speech. Let me emphasize that while video games has its potentials to contribute to educational growth, they also have their downsides such as addiction and psychological stress. We have to remember that video games is very much like medicine. If used right and accordingly, it will undoubtedly help us in education. But if it is used wrongly and without restriction, it will be the poison that will ruin people's lives. Thank you. That is all from me.